Welcome back to the next part of my Hunchback of Notre Dame 30th anniversary special, in which we're going to play yet another Nintendo game. And this time around, we're going to play Super Jeopardy. Let's see if we can win the $250,000 grand prize. Alright, Tiger. Come on up.
Let's play Jeopardy.
And here are our categories for today. TV animals, U.S. history, country music, lines, quotation marks there, biology, and musicals. Okay. There you go. Alright. Biology for 2.
400 points. The answer is
Greek philosopher Anaximander believed humans evolved from these creatures. What are birds? No.
incorrect.
Sorry. Fish. Oh, okay. There we go.
400 points. The answer is
In song, the Johnny Cash line that follows "Because You're Mine." What's "I Walk the Line"?
for 100 points. The answer is
I'll do 1,000. In the railroad monopoly that fits this category, what's the short line?
correct. For 600 points. The answer is
There's only one of these lines on a football field. What's a 50-yard line?
correct. For 800 points. The answer is
It's been called the boundary between y'all and you guys. What is the Mason-Dixon line?
correct. For 1,000 points. The answer is
The 200-mile-long French line of defense which Germans bypassed in 1940 by invading Belgium. What is the Maginot Line?
for 100 points. The answer is
The 19th century French scientist who proved bacteria caused disease. Who is Louis Pasteur?
correct. For 600 points. The answer is
The study of relationships of living things to each other and their environment. What is ecology?
correct. For 800 points. The answer is
The building blocks of proteins. What are enzymes?
incorrect.
Wrong. Oh! I just figured it out. Oh, yeah. Come on, one more. There you go. That's enough. U.S. history.
For 200 points, the answer is
Some 30 years before his cousin's New Deal, he gave us a square deal. Who is Theodore Roosevelt?
for 100 points, the answer is
In the 1870s, cartoonist Thomas Naps gave the Democrats this symbol. What is a donkey?
correct. For 600 points, the answer is
This president was a captain of artillery in World War I. Who's Eisenhower? Dwight Eisenhower? No, that's wrong.
incorrect.
Harry Truman.
For 200 points, the answer is
This gambler formerly sang with the New Christy Minstrels. Who's Kenny Rogers?
for 100 points, the answer is
The one-word title of the song begins, Goodbye Joe, me gotta go, me oh my oh. What is divorce?
incorrect.
That's wrong. Jambalaya.
For 600 points, the answer is
Considered non-country sense of this instrument were barred by the Grand Ole Opry until the 1960s. What are drums?
for 800 points, the answer is
A Rhodes Scholarship paid for the good times he had at Oxford. Who is Merle Haggard? No. Oh, wait a minute. Chris Christopherson.
For 1,000 points, the answer is
The anti-war movement was ready to declare war on Merle Haggard after this 1970 hit. What is Okie from Muskogee?
for 1,000 points, the answer is
Hemocyanin and crustacean serve the same functions as this in mammals. What is hemoglobin?
for 800 points, the answer is
Spanish-American War led to this Caribbean country's independence. What is Cuba? Cuba.
correct. For 1,000 points, the answer is
He was the first American in space. Who was Alan Shepard?
200 points. The answer is
It opens with 10 time tradition. What is Fiddler on the Roof?
correct. For 100 points, the answer is
John Van Gruten's I Am a Camera developed into this musical picture of pre-war Germany. What is Cabaret?
correct. For 600 points, the answer is
George M. Cohen played this president in I'd Rather Be Right. Franklin D. Roosevelt.
for 200 points. The answer is
The C6 Sea Serpent. Cecil.
correct. For 100 points, the answer is
The Stray Dog, who had his own series in the early 80s, was TV's answer to Benji. Boomer.
correct. For 800 points, the answer is
A Pulitzer Prize-winning book by James Fisher became this Pulitzer Prize-winning show. What is South Pacific?
for 1,000 points. The answer is
Gene Kelly originally played this title kind of bewitched, bothered, and bewildered the ladies. Pal Joey.
for 600 points. The answer is
He was the first of several chimps featured in the early days of the Today Show. J. Fred Muggs.
correct. For 800 points, the answer is
In the TV show Maya, it's what Maya was. What's an elephant?
for 1,000 points. The answer is
In this series, Starbucks' little friend Boxy had a pet Daggett. Battlestar Galactica. So at the end of the Jeopardy round, I have 9,800, 9,200 points. Michael 3,400, Karen 3,200.
let's play Double Jeopardy.
Famous quotes, world leaders, presidents, business biggies, Africa, international organizations.
For 500 points, the answer is
Central Africa's short people, who are the pygmies.
for 1,000 points, the answer is
South Africa's forming segregation. Apartheid.
For 500 points, the answer is
Alexander Wilcox said all the things I really like to do are either immoral, illegal, or this.
incorrect.
Fattening.
For 1,500 points, the answer is
Tanganyika and Zanzibar joined to form this country. What is Tanzania?
for 2,000 points, the answer is
Africa's largest freshwater lake. It's the main source of the Nile. What is Lake Victoria?
correct. For 2,500 points, the answer is
The Mau Mau was a bloody movement to end British rule in this country. What is Zaire? Not Zaire. Kenya.
for 500 points, the answer is
The sound of the corporate says, "Oh, thank heaven for this top-ranked convenience store chain." What is 7-Eleven?
for 1,000 points, the answer is
The leading restaurant, which also leads in youth employment. What's McDonald's?
correct. For 1,500 points, the answer is
Edison's company combined with Thomson Gibson to form this leading light bulb maker. What is General Electric?
correct. For 2,000 points, the answer is
This Johnson & Johnson product survived a poison scare to remain the #1 painkiller. What is Bayer? No,
incorrect.
that is not correct. Tylenol.
For 2,500 points, the answer is
Uh-oh. Oh, Michael could put himself very close. #1 pet food company. Ralston Purina, yep.
For 500 points, the answer is
The only president to resign. Who's Richard Nixon?
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
For the only time in U.S. history, did Congress suspend habeas corpus during the war? Abraham Lincoln.
For 1,500 points, the answer is...
He was said to have saved over 70 people as a Dixon, Illinois lifeguard. Ronald Reagan.
Correct. For 500 points, the answer is...
He was the last king of Egypt. Who is King Farouk?
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
Appropriately, Stanley Melbourne Bruce was his prime minister from 1923 to 1929. What is Australia?
Correct. For 1,500 points, the answer is...
This Canadian Prime Minister met Reagan at the 1985 Shamrock Summit. Who is Pierre Trudeau? No.
Incorrect.
Brian Mulroney.
For 2,000 points, the answer is...
For the King of Thailand's birthday in 1984, 1,008 men underwent this surgery to help their country. What is a vasectomy?
For 2,500 points, the answer is...
Albert, Henry, and George witnessed this king's abdication document on December 10th, 1936.
Incorrect.
Who is Edward the Sixth? Or George the... Who is George the Sixth? No, that's wrong too. Edward the Eighth.
For 2,000 points, the answer is...
Uh-oh. Oh, he's in the lead right now. Wilson and he were both university presidents before being elected. Dwight Eisenhower. Oh, yikes.
Correct. For 2,500 points, the answer is...
Washington, as fourth president, signed the Constitution. Who is James Madison?
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
May West said it's a great institution, but I'm not ready for an institution yet. What is marriage?
The answer is
The 16th century, the Spanish novelists who coined the expression "the haves and the have-nots." Who is William Shakespeare? That's wrong. No, it wasn't. Oh, yeah, Cervantes. Because Shakespeare is not a Spanish novelist. I forgot that part of the clue.
for 500 points. The answer is
Better known name of the European Economic Community. What is the European Common Market?
for 1,000 points. The answer is
The Red Cross was founded in this neutral country in 1863. What is Switzerland?
correct. For 1,500 points. The answer is
Though the League of Nations was an idea of this country's leader, it never joined. The United States. I was thinking that, but I didn't want to buzz in.
for 2,000 points. The answer is
The dying words of Captain James Lawrence as the British boarded the Chesapeake in an 1813 sea battle. What was "Don't give up the ship"?
for 2,500 points. The answer is
Thoreau said that most men lead lives of this. Quiet desperation.
for 2,000 points. The answer is
This mutual defense alliance, which dates from 1955, is headquartered in Moscow, not Poland.
incorrect.
What is the Warsaw Pact?
For 2,500 points. The answer is
The majority of the 32 member nations of the OAS have this official language. Michael. Spanish. Yep, so he has the lead for now. He's got 24,600 out of 19,200. Karen, 8,700. Let's see what happens in Final Jeopardy.
let's play Final Jeopardy.
I'll have to hope Michael gets it wrong. I'll stick put. Well, I just have to hope that Michael answers incorrectly. It's April, yeah. I could have wagered all in, but Karen gets it right, then she'll stay in third place. She's wrong. Well, I got it right, but I didn't wager anything. So I have to hope that Michael got it wrong. And he got it wrong, so I win! Wonderful. I win. I'll see you all for the next segment right after this.